Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our reset and reboot 21 days to help balance and change our body, mind, and spirit. So, today I thought, since I've been getting so many phone calls and people having anxiety and being afraid, and some people that already have depression struggling a little, I thought I would do some EFT. And then at the end, we'll pull some cards on what Spirit would like you to know for today. Don't mind me, I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm not sick, I have allergies, but I keep coughing. So I just wanted you to know. So hopefully we can just proceed. Okay, so I don't know how many of you know about EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. It is amazing. It's a tapping technique that helps you to clear away whatever the underlying aspects of things are. I'll give you an example. So if somebody has fear of flying, they may be afraid of sitting in the seat. They may be afraid of death. They may be claustrophobic. There's many different aspects. They could have fear of heights. There could be many different things going on. And so what I want to say to you is that what we do is we keep chopping away. We use these meridian points that we tap on in order to clear things away, to bring up whatever the underlying aspect is. And then when we hit whatever that underlying aspect is, it's like the Christmas tree lights. We unplug the whole thing. So that's as much as I'm going to say, because I want to show you how it's done. If you need help, you can Google instructions or directions for EFT or why EFT works or anything like that. Since we only have a limited amount of time, I want to jump in. And a lot of you have done EFT with me before anyways. So that's where we're going. So we're going to start by tapping on the side of the hand. It's actually under the baby finger on the side here, called karate chop. You can do it this way or you can tap like this. And don't be afraid to tap, because what we're doing is we're trying to unclog these areas where we've had fear or issues that have stored before. Each one of these meridian points represents one of the organs or glands, and it will store different things: unfiltered emotions, anger, all of this, sadness. So we're going to start by tapping. And what we do is, initially when you're doing it, you can see whether you're tapping away at this and chopping it down or not, by starting with what we call a SUDS rating. So we go from 0 to 10, with 10 being the highest impact on your life or in the moment. It's shouting in your face at this time. Or 0, it has no impact. If it didn't have an impact on you, the subject we're talking about, then you wouldn't be tapping on it. Only if it is in a place where, okay, I need some relief from this. So because I'm basically pulling these out of my head in the moment, I'll do my best to keep it going. And if I stop and pause, it's because I want to know what the next piece is here. So we're going to start. We tap on the side of the hand, starting with even though, and then filling in whatever the problem is, and saying, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even if you don't. So that's where we're going. We do 3 full sentences. Then we're going to go to the other points that we tap on. I'll show you the points before we get going, where your eyebrow starts right here, and we're tapping about 7 times while we create a shorter phrase to tap on that has to do with the subject we're tapping on. And then the side of the eye where your eyebrow ends, under the eye, right on the bone, under the nose, chin, right in the crease of the chin, collarbone, under the arm, and top of the head. Now, I was trained a long time ago on how to do this, when we always ended with the top of the head. People that have been taught this more recent start with the top of the head. It doesn't matter. The only reason I'm telling you is, depending on what you Google, you may get that the head, we start with the crown first. Doesn't matter, just do it. And then after we tap on this point, you close your eyes and take a breath. And you see what comes up for you. So when you're doing this by yourself, if you choose to, say you were tapping and then something pops into your head during that time. So since we're going to be tapping on fear today of what's going on in the bigger picture here, you might have something pop into your head of another time when you were very fearful. And if that happens, that would be the next point you would tap on when you're doing this alone. So I had this fear before, and so that would be the next point. Even though I had this fear before, when this happened to me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So you'll be able to continue tapping and clearing the way. Now, when you hit right on whatever the issue is, two things can happen, one of two things. One is that your number keeps falling down, the number we picked from 0 to 10, because if I'm chopping away at the issue, guess what? That number is going to drop unless it's something really emotionally big for you. Then it's like we have our thumb right on the pulse of what it is. It may shoot up until we keep tapping. And the other thing is that when we end with all of this, we always end on some positive rounds. So say you have 10 minutes in the day to tap, and you're tapping on whatever it is. At the end of the 10 minutes, you would tap a couple positive rounds to leave it at that for now. That tells the mind and the subconscious mind, we're good for now. We're not going to go around processing this all day. So that's how it works. But again, feel free to do that to get more information. Okay, so we're going to start, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tapping. Let me just do an example for you. Say somebody came to me and wanted to quit smoking, and I would tap on the side of the hand. Wait a minute, scratch that. Even though I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Then we take the two fingers, it doesn't matter which hand you're using, and we start tapping. And we're saying, smoking, smoking, this smoking, this smoking. This is what we consider the reminder phrase, the shortened version. Smoking, 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 smoking. So if I was somebody that smoked, I might be getting an image of when I started smoking. And then I would go into, even though I started smoking when I was 10 and my grandmother died, whatever it is, and go with that. How this is going to be done is I'm going to start now, and then we're going to go into a round, and you're just going to repeat what I'm doing. So if I start with, even though I have this fear, what's going to happen is you're going to do the same thing, okay? So side of the hand. Even though there's a lot of fear in the world right now you're going to tap and repeat the same thing, and I'm unsure of where things are going, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm really unsure of where things are going in the world, and I don't know if I should be afraid, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm worried about all the things I can't control, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now we're going to take the two fingers and we're going to go up to the eye point. This fear, all this fear, this fear. I can't control any of it. Not sure what to do. I can't control it. This fear. Take a breath. We're going to go right back in, but if you're doing this at another time alone, you tap on whatever the next piece is. Even though I have this fear of the unknown, and I don't feel safe, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this fear of the unknown, and I don't know what is going to follow, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this fear of the unknown, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. What if it gets worse? What if my anxiety gets heightened? What if I have no control? What if I don't know what to do? I don't like being confined in my house. I can't focus. I don't know what to focus on. I just want some clarity. Take a breath and close your eyes. And by the way, the reason we close our eyes is so you're not looking at me during that time. It forces you to go inward. The reason I did the what ifs, don't be afraid we're tapping those in. What they're doing is bringing up the fear that's in there anyways by saying, well, what if it gets worse? What if this happens? It's bringing it up to the surface. Side of the hand. Even though this could turn around, and it could open up new possibilities for all of us, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I might have new opportunities that would be absolutely wonderful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm not sure what's coming, what if it was good? I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Living in fear, afraid of the virus, not sure what I'm doing. I don't want to get sick. I'm afraid for my loved ones. We're fighting the unknown. We can't even see it. I just want to be safe. So what you're going to do is close your eyes, take a breath, and so what comes up in terms of all of you is safety. So we're going to tap some more on safety. Even though I don't even feel safe in my own house, because what if some germs come in? I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I wonder how much more I can do to sterilize everything, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though this has never happened before, and I'm not sure what to believe, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Not sure what to believe. Fake news. What's the truth? I'm not sure. So much confusion. Who do I listen to? I need to discern. I need to figure it out for myself. Take a breath. Side of the hand. Even though watching the news scares me, I still want to be informed. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I know the news isn't good for me, I continue to watch all the reports and all the numbers of the cases that are being reported, all the death toll, and I know it's not good for me. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though this is difficult at this time, because I don't want to believe what I hear. Maybe I'm just being naive. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I know all about fake news, but I'm not willing to take the chance. What if this is all real? I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I choose to not watch the news. The news is not good for me. It just stirs all the fear. The news, what's the truth? I'm not sure. I don't want to believe any of this. Is that my fear talking? Take a breath. Close your eyes. So just for a moment, observe your body. How's your body feeling right now? You might feel tightness in some part of your body. And if you did, when we stop this, continue to tap on that part, even though I have this tightness in my chest, or even though I'm sick to my stomach or whatever, because sometimes it plays out in the body. And then the other thing is, my little friend here, I'm making sure he's not barking today. The other thing is, let's go back in. So we're going to do one more round on the things that scare you, and then we're going to turn it around to positive. Even though I'm doing my part in all of this, whether it's true or not, I'm washing my hands. I'm staying at home. I'm doing all that I can do. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though that's all I can control is myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though this is a time when I'm learning new ways, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Creating healthy habits, getting more rest, eating better, staying at home, washing my hands, having great conversations with my family, taking time for each other, allowing it to be seen just as a break. Close your eyes and take a breath. Okay, so now we're going to switch it up and we're going to do some positives, as I told you in the beginning. So we're going to start by tapping 3 sentences, and then we'll just vary the positives. Even though I still have some of this fear left, I choose to put it on a shelf for today. Even though I wonder what's coming, I choose to be safe in my body today. Even though I'm not really sure what's going on, I choose to let it all go for today. I'm seeing it as a staycation. I'm getting those things done I couldn't before. I'm spending time with those I love. I'm having those conversations. I'm cleaning out. I'm reading the books. I'm doing all the things that I have to do that I had no time for before. Now we're going right back in. I can do this. I can remain calm. It's good for me to stay calm. There's nothing to fear if I'm taking care of myself and staying home and doing everything we're told to do. I'm feeling better already. Take a breath. One more positive round, just starting here. I'm doing my part. nothing I have to worry about. I'm going to get focused on getting something accomplished. I know I can do this. This is an important time for all of us. We didn't like the way we were living before. What if this was a reset? What if this was just to have more time to do the things that are important? I choose to have more time. I choose to be healthier. I choose to do those things that have been piling up on me that I've always wanted to do. I can do this. I'm letting it all be. I'm not watching the news. Nothing's going to bother me. I'm in my own zone. Take a big breath and let it go. Great. If anybody has any questions, you can email me at trusttmac@aol.com. 2 T's in the middle. trusttmac@aol.com. The other thing, I'm going to just be pulling the 3 cards that I did. And today I decided to use all of Colette Byron Reed's deck. The first one is the Wisdom of the Oracle, and it's the Yang card. It says the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There's no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Boy, doesn't that ring true? Because when people think that, okay, it's something in the cosmos have determined that this is where we're going. And what I tell you is the outcome isn't fixed in stone yet. And that card just explained that. Where we put our thoughts, how we stay calm, how we maneuver through this is going to determine where we go. The next card is from her Wisdom of Avalon. And this is the cow. And it says nourishment, abundance, asking and receiving. The cow says, take my milk. I can always feed you. I'll eat the grass of the gods and goddesses and in turn pass good fortune on to you. Nourishment is never ending when I appear on your path. Don't forget to till the soil so that grass may grow. Abundance is made manifest out of a universal system. Do your part and I will do mine with joy. Ask and you will receive all the blessings I have to offer. The cow reminds you that there is no shortage of blessings in the world. Ask to partake in infinite abundance and you will, indeed, get exactly what you need. And boy, if these aren't totally appropriate, doing gratitude for what we have. Thank you, Spirit, that we have food on our table and everything else you need. And the last card is from her Enchanted Map book, Balancing Act. And you are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. Wow. There are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. Wow, isn't this amazing? It's all saying the same thing from all 3 cards that we have today. Some interesting pictures on here as well. So remember to continue with everything. And I forgot to mention it yesterday on Spring Equinox, and I hope you all had a wonderful time and you did something for yourself on the equinox. But Gerard and I just launched our first prayer circle, as of last night, and it was very successful. If anybody else would like to join our prayer circle, it's just a half an hour of your time, and it's done remotely. So it works for everybody, and there's different times that if you're interested, I'm going to ask you to reach out to Gerard, and I'll spell the email GERARDBECHARD at mac.com, and just put on it prayer group. And he'll get back to you with the next times and all of that and put you on the email list. We've, last night we had something like 35 people on there, and it's a great start. And it does make a difference. But what we want to do is spread it throughout the world. And what you give to others, as you pray for others and the situations in the world, you know that you're praying. Part of that comes back to you, just like decree work. Those of you that know decree work, reading those powerful statements that the masters have given us, as you read the statements, they use that energy for things that need to shift in the world, and part of it comes back to you. This is much like that. And I don't know anybody who couldn't use a little more healing in their life or the life of their loved ones. So please join us, and let's really rock this time in the most positive way. And I thank you for listening and staying aboard with us and afloat. And I look forward to tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Blessings.